Hello everyone! Today I will talk about images in WordPress, how to insert an image into your WordPress website, and how to use Elementor for your images. I will also talk about image optimization and what you should know about images before using them on your website. Okay, so let's get going. So the first thing, when you go into the media library, you will see all the media that is uploaded onto your website. You can click on an image and basically you can edit the image from this side. So basically you can crop an image, rotate, and so on. So you can press the crop, change the size, press crop again, and press save. So this will crop the image. You can also change the details of your image. So the alternative text is used usually for search engines. So if you want your site ranking to be higher, you can add alternative text to your images. And there's also the caption and description. Okay, so now let's go to a post and insert images. Go to post, add new. Okay, so let's name the post photo. Let's just add some text. We can go to patterns. And we have some default text and press publish. Okay, so the best way to insert images into WordPress is by using the featured image. So you can go to post and you will see the featured image here. So set featured image. Okay, we just choose an image and press set featured image. And as you can see here, this is inserted into your post. Now if you preview your post, you can see the image. And as you can see, your image is on top of the post. The good thing about featured image is that it's attached to your post and you will always see it with your post. So for example, if I go to my home page, which is an archive page, I can see the image and for other posts as well. So these are the featured image. And when I click on the post, the featured image will be on the top. So one way is to use the featured image. The other way, if you want to insert an image into your post, is to use the image block. So you just choose the image block, go to the image library. Okay, so let's choose a different image, select, and there you go. So you can edit the images in different ways. You can go here, for example, on the block section, you can change the settings, make it round. You can change the size, medium or full size. You can also have default sizes here and by changing the aspect ratio. And you can also insert an anchor. So what this does, you can link any text to the image as well. So let me just put an anchor as well. So we put mountain image as the anchor. Now we can basically link a text, for example, this text to the image. So we go here, we put this sign and mountain image and enter. Okay, and update. And let's have a look how it looks like. Okay, so now as you can see, the image is here and this text, whenever I click on this text, it will jump to the image. So this text is linked to the image and you can use this throughout your website. Okay, so one more thing, you can also edit the HTML of the image. You can go here, press code editor, and as you can see in this part where it says image, you can change the HTML. Basically, you can change the alt text, the size and everything. But don't touch the other parts. This will ruin your website. Okay, so now we can go back to the visual editor and you can also crop your image. You can go here, press this, and by using these two tools, you can crop your image. So for example, I can press this and as you can see, I can crop my image or I can use some default settings like this and press apply. And this will crop your image. You can also write on top of your image by using the cover. So if you press this, you'll be able to write on the top of your image. You can also go back to your image. So this is how to insert image into your WordPress website. Okay, so now let's use Elementor. Let me just remove everything before going into Elementor. Update. and press edit with Elementor. Okay, as you can see here, we can see our featured image on the top. You can remove the featured image from Elementor as well. You just have to go to settings. And this is the featured image. You can basically remove it. We will just remove it for now and press update. Okay, so now let's refresh. And you see that our featured image is gone. Okay, so now let's make this full page. So we don't want to see the sidebar and the other parts. So in order to make the Elementor full width, you have to go to this section, press site settings, go to layout, and let's choose Elementor full width and press update. Okay, so now let's refresh. Okay, so this looks much better now. Now in order to insert image, we just press this. We can choose this. And we have a block called image. We go here and press image. We can just drag it. Okay, so now this is our image. Let's upload an image. Let's insert this, insert image. Okay, so basically with Elementor, you have a lot of choices and you can edit a lot of details regarding the image. So from the side, you can see you can change the size. You can make a thumbnail. You can make it bigger. You can put a caption. This is the default attachment caption that your image has, and you can put a custom caption. So we will just leave it as the attachment caption. And you can also link your image. If you want your image to have a lightbox, you can put a media file and leave it as default and press update. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so now this is what we have. Once we click, we can see a lightbox and close. Let's go back. Okay, so now we want to change the other settings. We go to style and you can see here, you can change everything. You can change the width of your image. You have all the settings here. You can change the height and so on. So everything is customizable. You can change the opacity of your image. You can put a border around your image. And I can change the border color as well. Blue. And you can change the size of the border. So let's put it 10 pixel. And if we want to only put border on one side, we can press this, make the rest 0. And you see you have border only on one side. It's only on the top. We can also change the radius. For example, press 5 or 15 and you see the image becomes round. And press update. And in this part, we can change the hover. So this means whenever we move the mouse over the image will change. So for example, let's change the opacity. We can put it on 80% and press update. And let's now preview our image. And you can see whenever we go over the image, the color changes. Basically, it becomes lighter. So in this section, in the hover part, you can change a lot of settings as well. You can make it grow, shrink, grow and press update and preview. And as you can see now, when we hover over the image, it becomes bigger. Okay, so you can go to the advanced part as well. And you can also change how your image is displayed at the beginning. So you go to motion effects and you can change it here. So I will change fading right. You can see how the image comes into your page. Press update, preview, and there you go. So your image will insert from the right. You can also change the background of your image. You can put a normal background, a gradient. You can change the border of the background. And the background itself as well, you can change. So you can put, for example, maybe a color onto the background, or you can put another image into the background. So you have many possibilities. Delete. What we can do as well, we can insert several columns. And in each column, we can put an image. Press duplicate, and basically we can remove these. So now you have the ability to show several images, and you can change the size from the middle. So if you have a big column, you can also change the alignment. Let's choose an image. Now you can see you can change the alignment. It can be in the left, on the middle, or on the right. So there are endless possibilities for your images using Elementor. You can change all the detail, you can change the hovering, you can change the image size, the alignment, and so on. Okay, so one more thing before I finish the video. In order to have a fast and reliable website, you have to have images that have low size. So the higher the size of your image, the slower your website. And this is really important. At the same time, you have to retain the quality of your images. So in order to do this, there are two possible ways. If you don't have a lot of images on your website, you can use tools that are online. For example, you just go to Google and type in image compress. And as you can see here, there are tools like compressjpeg.com, tinypng.com, and so on. So these websites will compress the image for you. You upload your file and your images will be compressed. But if you have a lot of images on your website, an easier way is using a plugin. There are many plugins out there which do this, but I will show you one of the best plugins to compress images automatically. This plugin compresses images when you upload images, or it can also compress images as a batch. So let's go to the dashboard and you go to the plugins and add new. What you have to search for is called Smush. And there you go. This is the plugin that you have to download. This plugin will help you a lot in managing images, in compressing images, and also in loading images on your website. So you press install now, activate, and you will have a new section here. You go to the dashboard. Okay, so this is the plugin. Here you can press bulk smush now. So this will basically compress all the images on your website. Okay, so now all the images on your website are compressed and are basically optimized. Okay, we go down to the settings. You can turn this on. So whenever you upload an image, it will be automatically optimized. Okay, one more thing, you can turn this off as well. So if you don't want to automatically compress your images, you can turn it off. Press update settings. Now when you go to your media folder and add a new image, now I've uploaded an image. We can see on the side that there's also the tool. So you can optimize your image or you can ignore it. So I can just press this and this will optimize my image. And there you go. And you can also see the statistics. Okay, so basically this is how to optimize your images. You can either do it with a website if you don't have so much images, or you can use the Smush plugin. So this is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and smash the like button. See you next time.